Alright, so first of all, I'm going to start on the outside and work my way in. First of all, this is a medical kit, which we showed you in one of our other videos. Check it out. So, outside pocket, again, mostly excess medical stuff, which we showed you earlier. Other than that, just some spare batteries for my main flashlight. So these are 3 volt 123As. 2 things of water purification tablets, hand sanitizer, and some sterile wipes just for wiping off your hands. So basically sanitation items right there, and then I always like to keep waterproof batteries somewhere that's really accessible, just in case you run out. On this side, I keep just a Frost Mora knife, which for $15 you can't get a knife. I love this thing. Honestly, I got it because I was going on a trip and had no knife, and stopped at a place that had one. Picked it up for I think like $14, and I love it. So I keep that on the outside. I have a K-Bar Next Generation on my web gear, but so that's my main knife. But I like to have something on each piece of equipment, just in case for some reason somebody takes the bag and is separated. This is great. It's crank activated or solar powered radio and flashlight. I love it. It's like $30. Really great investment. Good pair of binoculars. So those are 2 tools that I'm going to use a lot, and so I keep them right here on that side. On this side, right here, got a really nice lensatic compass, which, you know, it's going to come in handy. I think compass is one of those things, you make the distinction between like a 10-cent compass and a $15 compass, and it makes a huge difference. So I keep that right there. On the outside here is that pocket chainsaw that we took down a tree with last time I was here. So on this outside pouch, I've got the compass right there, and then I've got sort of navigation and communication stuff inside. So I've got 2 green light sticks, 1 red light stick, and then I've got this organizer, which I keep just stuff like basic sanitation and stuff. So like tweezers, nail file, clippers, a little light in case you're trying to find stuff in the dark, pen, Sharpie, this is hand sanitizing spray, and a little notebook, just in case you're trying to make notes about your surroundings or whatever else. It's always good to have pen and paper around. Toothbrush, toothpaste, bug repellent. This is just toilet paper, and I've got Afterbite cream for in case you have bug bites, and 2 tampons. Never know. So I keep that right on the outside with the compass pouch. Moving on to this pouch, which is pretty much all what I call my waterproofing pouch. I've got a big waterproof camouflage tarp, which I often use for shelter. Oh, and I should mention, I always used to have the big wool blanket strapped to the bottom, but as you saw, I'm sleeping in that right now. So, and then I have a really nice poncho. This isn't just one of the cheap ones. I keep a cheap poncho also in my web gear, and I also keep a couple of bungee cords up in there because I use those often to set up the tarp. But if I'm going to go set traps, I'll bring those too. So, inside, outside pocket, I've got a little travel towel. This is my big battery stash, and I keep it on the lanyard because I like to be able to find it no matter what. I've got just 2 AA batteries, 4 AAA batteries because I have a couple AAA implements, more 3 volts, and then a whole big stash of AAAs. So again, I like to be able to have all the batteries accessible really easily. This is my main notebook that I keep in there. Deck of cards, just because, you know, small comforts will go a long way. There's a lot of games you can play with cards if you've got people. Extra trash bags and a bandana. You never know when those will come in handy. Good for all kinds of stuff. Foot warmers and hand warmers in case you end up somewhere unseasonably cold and you don't have the right covering. Really extensive sewing kit. I'll go into this just a little bit. So we've got, in here I've got like Sharpies and stuff, full measuring tape. I've got pins, I've got about 25 buttons, scissors, thimble guard, a couple different colors of thread, and a whole different assortment of different size needles, including some of the really bigger heavy duty needles. So you can pretty much repair anything you need to. And actually you'll see I have even stuff to repair the bag itself in the inside of the kit.
We're going to do 2 parts.
Okay, we should. Two little pair of sunglasses, extra pens, extra Sharpie. This is some daisy braided paracord just so that you can get it out really easily. But I also have 2 full things of paracord. One safety orange, so in case I need to be found, I'm wearing a camouflage backpack, but it's got all the molly strapping on it. I can basically just weave a bunch of orange paracord all over it, easy to see. Then I've got camouflage paracord also. So I've got full banks of paracord and 1 little 5-hour energy drink. And that's everything that's in the outside. So maybe we should cut it off and go to a second part for the inner compartment.